It's showtime. What up? Oh, damn, my foot. Oh, shit. Ah, fuck. Ah, oh, Lord. Oh, man. Whew. What's going on, y'all? Mac Kids and Maniacs. What up? Where y'all at? I know y'all getting your notifications. Especially when y'all hear my foot just gave me the worst pain ever. Oh, my goodness. Western Ave, what up with it? You know I can't wait to the sports show tonight, Western Ave. Everything I told y'all last night came true. 5-0. Everything I told y'all about last night came through. Javon Carter, what up? You know, fortunately, I wasn't in no position to put a bet in, but hopefully some of y'all won. Hopefully y'all got some winners off of me last night, courtesy of Capping with Kev Mac, me and my co-host DJ. You know what I mean? And JoJo tapped in, gave y'all a couple of good picks as well. But what up, y'all? What up? What up? What up? Y'all better get to Capping with Kev Mac and get this money, man. The more you win, the more I win, right? Yeah, y'all get on over there and get them picks, man. Yeah, I caught everything that happened, man. I clipped videos. I didn't clip the part about the links, though. It was just too much, but it's in there. I said the links was going to win tonight. Derek Lewis, what it do? Derek Lewis, what up? What up? What up? I've never been so excited to go to the sports show. Well, maybe I have, but I'm excited to go over there tonight. All I'm gonna do is brag. So if y'all don't want to hear me brag, and y'all don't want no good advice, then don't meet me over there. James Cash, what up? How's your week so far, homie? Oh man, just like I started this live in a lot of pain, man. Whole lot of pain, man. I feel like my leg is just sitting in fire, man. It's terrible. I didn't want to take no pain pills until I get the right pills. You feel me? Oh man, Derek. But what up, y'all? I put 2 videos out today. The numbers are alright. They ain't Mac numbers, but they alright. Just a situation where some brothers in Venice got the videotape of the guy writing GC on the wall everywhere. So no more speculation on that as far as, you know, not who as the person, but we have an idea of who's writing on the walls now, right? But like I said in the video, you guys called it, man. I was reluctant to say one way or the other because I know how black folks are and I know how we wired up and to talk about this gang and that gang that's going on right now. So I didn't form an opinion, but you guys is right. I'm glad you guys is right too. I don't like when you guys just be saying any weirdo stuff that we don't have no proof of. But good job, y'all. Good job, man. You know. But other than that, y'all got 2 videos today, man, and you get a live for those that's Mac heads, right? Monique Hill, what up? I seen you over on G's channel today, on Gangsta's channel. What up with you? I seen you speaking, but I was just peeking. Then I decided to speak back, But I had never seen Gangsta be so funny. Gangsta was kind of hilarious. And I didn't know. I thought I was the only one. Well, you got Bam, too. They'd be going off on the trolls, but Gangsta was on them. He was on it. And I learned something from that video. He said gangsta with an A is these new dudes. I fall up under the new dudes based on I spell it the way they spell it now. I adapt with the times. You feel me? But he said gangster, them the originals. I feel him on that. But I didn't know it was really a difference because a lot of people spell it gangster, right? Especially on the walls. 8-tray gangsters, 4-deuce gangsters, 4-tray gangsters, and so on, right? Kev is probably some person sending out the fake flat green light message. It could be, man. Ain't no telling. But from my understanding, I got a few calls today, a few text messages, and they say the dudes that got arrested was from the flats. So they say another shooting was there. And one of them supposedly, allegedly got knocked down as well. So at that point, I don't know what's going on. But I've never known nobody give a green light out on social media, though. So it could be somebody else. Or it could be real. I tend to think it was probably some kid on the internet that ain't even from Compton. Kid, why did you laugh when they said justice for Nipsey? Listen, man, you asked me a question that's 5.5 years old. So all I'm willing to tell you right now is what I've been saying for the last couple years. If a big platform wants to interview me, I'll answer that question. In the meantime, I don't know you. I don't know nothing about you. Obviously, you don't know nothing about me, or you wouldn't ask such a dumb question. So I'm going to leave it at that. And you figure it out. You ask around. You just use common sense and think, how come none of my homies is saying that? Just think about that. You feel me? So if you don't want to watch me, don't watch me. If you don't want to like me, don't like me. But if you so narrow-minded that you listen to somebody else narrate a video, or you just seen a video of me laughing and you think you got something on that, hey, that's your problem. That ain't my problem. You can take that somewhere else, or you can sit here and get to know me a little bit and do your history and your homework and figure out my relationships with Nipsey. Somebody sent me Young M video about the Rolling 70s. All right, what about the Rolling 70s Western half? Put us up on it, because I don't know nothing about it. Joe Vaughn, they don't know Nipsey and they don't know me, bro. So they don't know how to cut it out. They don't know how to stop it. They listening to a narrative being narrated to them by somebody they don't know, by somebody with no credibility, by somebody that don't even know me and probably never met Nip. Who are baby gangster clown on the trolls, the people that was trolling him. Yeah, Rolling 70s is a real thing. Actually, there was two sets of Rolling 70s. The old school ones back in the day, and now the 70s with the Menlos and 6.7s over in that area. But I'm asking, what did he say that you had to say that? I don't know. They hardest out right now, smashing everything is what the clip should. Oh, all right. He gave him props. That's what's up. That's what's up. My thing is, when I do answer these fools, they don't say thank you or I understand or I'm down with you. So what is the purpose of asking me a question for? Like, nigga, I'm not going to change your mind. Your mind is already set. Your mind is already made up. So why are you still asking me about a 5.5-year-old question? Was you 15 years old back then, or 14, or what? Propaganda, some people got nothing better. Absolutely, they ain't got nothing better to do. That's a known fact. I don't even have nothing better to do. But I don't go around poking fun at people and ask them stupid questions, right? They hoping you give them a soundbite. That's what I be thinking. But they'll get a soundbite. He'll get the soundbite that he just got. Rolling 70s OG was going off. It wasn't the kids saying it. It was some older fools. They dissed Hoovers and said they took over 7-4 block. Oh, I don't know nothing about that. RJ88, what up? I hope you caught that 5-0 last night. I told you I've been heating up. I was telling y'all a few days ago about how cold I've been. And then I hit 3 days. Came close a few others. I told y'all, man, I'm heating up. Y'all better get on it. Gossip, folk gossip, say, yeah, that's what they do nowadays. Or try and create a new channel, right? Don't show their face. Don't tell us where they live at or none of that, right? I was 24, not 19. Like I said, I respect you and your platform. Didn't mean disrespect by asking. Just want, JR, I appreciate your comeback, man. I respect that. I do, for real. I respect that. My thing is this. If a person asks that question in public, I tend to think you're trolling me or you got some type of issue going on because I have a direct message. I have an email, right? So you can get in touch with me. Every single person. Now, I said this a couple weeks ago. I'm going to say it again because it still remains the same. Every single person that got at me about that question, and I tell them if you really want to know, inbox me. Not one person inbox me. Not one. So it's for public consumption only. You feel me? And so I felt like that's what you was doing. But I accept your apology and I hope you accept mine for the way that I jumped out there. You know what I mean? But I'll tell you again, the video is 5.5 years old. And it's a gang of homies right there. So when I say do the homework, it's a whole bunch of people you could ask that was there. Or you could just go through my videos in the magazine and see what my real relationship was to Nipsey Hussle. And then you won't even have to ask a question like that. But yeah, so that's what it is, man. If somebody on a big platform want to interview me, I give it to y'all. I give y'all a whole lot more than that. So do you believe in justice for Nipsey, whether it be street justice or legal justice? Preferably, I prefer street justice. Shout out to you, bro. Well, check it out. I'm going to just tell you from my point of view, right? I can't speak for you. Can't speak for the trolls, the people that got agendas against homies and all that. But to me, justice for Nip was catching his killer and giving his killer a life sentence. That's what I call justice. Now, if you want street justice, how can a person give street justice when a guy is in prison for the murder? How could you give street justice when this dude was found in some mental hospital and all that? Like, where do you find him at? Like, you feel me? So that's what justice for Nip is to me, man. Salute to Kev in the channel. Big TY, 5-0 last night. Big TY. I can't wait to go to capping with Kev Mac channel. What up, Kev? Just sliding through. Peace to the Mac, his man. It's James. What up with it? How you doing, James? Justice for Pop. Salute Kev in the channel. That's right. That's right. Michelle, what's up with you this evening? Crystal, what up? Courtesy Flush, man. I mean, you know, I just try to help people out a little bit. You know what I mean? Man, I'm mad I missed yesterday live. It was a couple funny moments. It was a couple funny moments. But don't forget, it was a couple great picks in there as well. Miss Monique Hill, you spell straight. Straight. Better than straight. Right? Kev, I said love hoes. You don't leave your pants around no hoe. You don't sleep with no hoe. Kev said, I love hoes. And you don't leave your pants around no hoe. You don't sleep with no hoe. Absolutely, brother. Absolutely, man. Shout out Kev Mac. I ain't mean disrespect, homie. Westside. I mean, shit. I just answered your question, homie. You know what I mean? When it hit my account, I got a tip for you, bro. Oh, good looking out, Derek Lewis. I appreciate that, man. All tips are welcome. That's why I want y'all to win so bad. So when we get that other thing going, I'm telling y'all, I'm going back to the breadwinners, man. Breadwinners made me money and it made y'all money. I'm missing all that breadwinner money, all of it, from the subscribers to the actual payouts. I'm missing it all. So I'm going to get back to that, but we'll talk about that on the sports channel, my brother. But yeah, I appreciate you, Derek Lewis. I appreciate anybody that's listening and taking a chance on these picks because a lot of times you might lose. You might lose. So, been working, homie. Slipping on the check. Oh, yeah. Damn, Kev, the Padres got your team on the ropes. Absolutely. But if you went over to the sports channel, you already knew who I said was going to win. JR, good looking out. Appreciate you, brother. See, that's why it's worth answering questions. Let me tell you a little something. People be telling me, don't respond to the trolls. Don't answer these stupid questions. Block these people. Get them out of here. See, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes it just take communication, man. This guy supports the channel. Appreciate it, JR. Appreciate it. Let's get the sports channel watch time up for real, for real. I just found out about the CS2 back situation. I knew, homie. Oh, dang. LA is the home of chili cheese fries and pastrami sandwich. They sell that on every corner. I don't know about every corner, but every neighborhood, though. Oh, OGQ's for president are the best friends. I thought you was about to say OGQ's for president, and I was going to say the vice president has to be one of his best friends. Henry, what up? Good looking out. Dodgers week. Tobias, wasn't you in the chat last night? Come on, man. Yeah. See, I didn't upload none of this stuff to the to YouTube. But we gonna talk about it. Yeah, y'all can't wait. That's why y'all talking sports right there.
Man, I'm taking Mookie under.
Yeah, I was thinking about telling my son that.
It is.
Let me see. It ain't working. Under. Man, the damn speaker don't want to work. As a diehard Dodger fan, it looks pretty clear to me that the Padres going to win tomorrow. All right. So ain't no big surprise there. You feel me? Ain't no big surprise there. I don't know if you can hear the audio, so I'll run it back.
I'm taking Mookie under.
Let's see. Yeah. As a diehard Dodger fan, it looks pretty clear to me that the Padres going to win tomorrow. All right. So it's no surprise to me about the Dodgers losing. Good looking out, Henry. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. You know, like I said, I called it 5-0 yesterday, y'all. 5-0. And we ain't even including, I told y'all the Tigers in the under the day before. So, you know, I still laugh at the video where Kev told Cuse to put a shirt on and look presentable for your interview. Cuse low-key look offended when you ask, how did Cuse look like? Without no shirt like. Yeah, you know, Cuse a G, man. He ain't used to no younger dude giving him good advice, man. Big Kim had good, insightful video on the Nipsey mural that was tagged up for show. Do you know somebody in the comment section had the nerve to tell me don't speak on Nip no more? What? Fool, I'm telling you, these dudes need to go do their history, man. Anybody feeling like that, man, that's some preconceived hate, larceny in their heart towards me, period. What will it take for the young homies to get down with the peace? That's something the young, well, you know, in certain communities, certain neighborhoods, certain sets, the older dudes run everything. So they got protocol. They got, you know, they got structure. They got older dudes. They still lay the law. They not active, but they still lay the law. They show up to all the functions. Then you got the dudes under them that's, you know, they not really on the front line, but they still do what they got to do. And then you got the youngsters that's going to listen because they learn from them and they respect it. In other hoods, you don't have young dudes that like that. You had other hoods that done had internal wars. You have other hoods that's so big that everybody didn't grow up with each other and bang with each other. So they're not going to look up to dudes that they don't know or dudes from other parts of the set. You know what I mean? And you got a lot of dudes that did a lot of prison time. You got some sets where the gang of dudes have to go do life sentences. So the youngsters don't know them. Youngsters never seen how they get down. And they're not going to respect that. So only way the youngsters can get on board is if the youngsters want to get on board. We still in the field, just not active. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Not front line, right? Dude look white. Yeah, he did. I see a few people saying Mexican, but he looked white to me too. Yeah, well, they blew it. When did they blow it and how did they blow it? Come on over to the sports channel. We could talk about that. I got bucked on the dice and got kicked out the casino, lost all my bet. Man, Big TY. So two things I'm going to say to you, my brother. You told us to fade all your bets if you want to win. So you was right about that. Number two, man, you getting mad in the casino because you didn't take my advice last night? Come on, man, get with it. What if the social media era make the young dudes feel like they run something and feel like they the boogeyman of their section and don't gotta listen to nobody? You could get away with it for a while. Eventually, somebody gonna knock you down. Gonna get knocked down by your homeboy or rival eventually. You feel me? But I honestly, at this age and through what I've been through in life, OG Steve, good looking out. I don't know why it didn't go off, but unless I was talking and didn't hear it. But good looking out, OG Steve. So what was I gonna say? I mean, you know, you could get out on the street and do your things and make a name for yourself, but I was gonna say at this age, I feel like it's all for none, man. It's like, why are you trying to set trip on somebody that live across a major street or somebody that live down the block? You know what I mean? Yeah, it was fun back in the day. We thought that's how it was supposed to go. But we didn't have older dudes telling us like we can tell younger dudes now. We didn't have that. They got that nowadays. You got many generations above you that can give you some good advice. It's whether or not you want to hear it or not. Media, dangerous on all levels. That's true. It is. It wasn't like that. It wasn't dangerous at first. People was new to it. People were like, hi, how you doing? Looking for information. Trying to find their high school sweethearts and stuff like that. Not no more. What up, Big Kev? My Padre looking good. Sean from Dago. They are looking good. I don't even want to get into too deep into the discussion until we get to the sports channel, though, bro. It's a lot more to say about this. Could be peace. Just know we're working through it. These youngsters have never lived in the hoods. Some of them haven't. Some are born in the hood, you know what I mean? But some, you're right. It's a lot of people moving around throughout the city, people coming from other states, moving in communities, and they don't have the same camaraderie as kids that went to kindergarten, first grade, second grade together. Kev, that's 100,000 subscribers award. This channel only got 55,000 subscribers. Because of people like you, Buck. You run everybody off. I'll say this much, though. The subscribers over here, see, they got a name. The Macheads and Maniacs. These are the people that I actually mess with. These are the people that come to the yearly Kev Mac video event. You feel me? Or a meet and greet, let's say. I don't want to sound like event, like we're doing anything extravagant, but to the meet and greet every year. So I love the dudes over here and the females over here on KM Video live streams. Cat Mac Video, you know how many people probably died since I got that channel? Probably died through COVID, probably died through gang violence, heart attacks, and all that. Over here, though, these my real ones over here, Buck. I mess with y'all over here, Buck. It's all right if it's only 50. What good is having 100 soldiers if they all ain't gonna put in work? Give me the 55 if the 55,000 is gonna do the work. Any interview coming for the last part of the year? No, but we may be venturing into Arizona next summer. Next summer, I may be trying to do a tour on the Arizona Crips. How about that? Don't sell out. They want you to. So speaking of selling out, so I don't want to put the name out there because people do some scandalous stuff on here. But a producer at MSNBC hit me up and they want me to talk about the early days, the formation of Crippin, and talk about Factor Brookins and Juvenile Hall. So, you know me, I'm going to keep it 100. I said, I'll get you some people better than me. I'll find you somebody better than me so your program will be nice. I'm cool with that, right? So on Thursday, I'll be hooking MSNBC up for a television show with I have in mind, and I reached out to the two people, one male, one female, that I selected to be on the show. So I feel good about that, man. I ain't got to be seen on there. You know what I mean? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Speaking of Arizona, when does Keto Rock get out? Man, I thought Keto Rock would have been out this year, but this year ain't over yet. But I thought he would be out this year. So I don't know. I haven't spoke to him in over a year. Kim, Matt, you should do an interview with Spider Loc. I did an interview with Spider Loc. You mean I should interview Spider Loc? Because Spider Loc already interviewed me, dog. I don't want to be a part of it because I've never been to Factor Brookins. I've never been to Juvenile Hall. And I wasn't around when the Crips formed. I could give my research, you know what I'm saying? I could narrate some shit, but no. I'm not the best man for the job. I have an idea who the female is, wonder who the male is. My bad, homie. I must not have been. Yeah, go to Street TV, and you could probably type in Kev Mack and Spider Loc. I don't know how Alonzo sets up his searches, but you could find me on Street TV. I probably prefer to narrate than give my research. I don't like doing the research of the older people. I really don't even like doing research on other sets. I'd rather just talk about when I heard of this other set or I ran across this other set as opposed to giving their history. Because number one, every set has somebody qualified to give their own history. They just choose not to. And number two, I don't want to be inaccurate about nobody's history. I don't want to give no false claims of their history, and I don't want people calling me, telling me I did some stuff wrong. You know what I mean? So no, I don't want to do that. That's not my lane. I'll be stepping out of my lane. Yeah, if they want to kick in some real money, you know what I mean? They want to buy a nigga a brand new 2024 car or something. We could rethink that, you know what I'm saying? But it'll be very general. It wouldn't be on any particular hood, right? Whatever you contribute to MSNBC, be sure you get your pay for your expertise and insight. Well, I'm not going to do it, so they can pay the people that I hook them up with. I'm not making no movie, my brother. I'm not doing that. Matter of fact, Death Row had some Crip meeting today. I don't know if y'all seen the flyers. They had some sort of Crip meeting today, and it says that they're making a movie. They wanted some suggestions or something like that. So I'm like, which is it? Is it a Crip meeting or is it a Crip movie? Like, you're trying to mix it in. Like, are y'all really trying to do what you seen me doing? And because you got money, you can make it into a movie or get the right people for a movie. Like, that's a mixed signal. Are we here for a meeting or a movie? You feel me? But hey, that's just me, man. I ain't hating on nobody, but I feel like somebody tried to get in on what I was doing. But by all rights, go do it, man. Save me all the heartaches, headaches, and troubles, man. Kim, man, you should highly consider being a part of that so the famous don't tell a Crip story. Well, like I said, oh, you talking about the movie? I don't think so, man. I don't think so. These dudes be capitalizing off of everybody that ain't got nothing. The people that got something capitalize off the people that ain't got nothing. Like, damn, how many more millions you want before you see another brother representing the same shit you represent and get $1 million of it? You feel me? That's how I feel. And I've had that conversation with one of my homeboys recently, and we on the same page on that, you know. But when you start talking to black folks, man, especially older dudes that ain't got shit or the hustle done played out, everybody's talking about money. And that shit is so sickening to me. Yeah, we all need money. But like, is that your only focus and your main focus? Like, come on, man. Crazy how time flies. Death Row Crip me. Yeah. I was looking for the flyer for y'all, but I don't see it. I definitely had it though. So the flyer said Death Row Crip meeting. I don't want to play the music. Let your voice be heard. Let your voice be heard. Another saying of mine. That was my old saying, man. Took my saying. Open table meeting. That's cool. Everybody's invited. Community revolution and progress. So they really putting Crip on it. And it was today by the airport. So hopefully the brothers came up with some good idea and put their heads together and do something positive and productive and profitable. You feel me? 70 deuce? What's 70 deuce? 40? We got a cold low rider and car history in Arizona. Okay. All right. They already made the hundreds of thousands off the underground Crips and Blood VHS. It's about time something go mainstream and reputables get compensated. Yeah, but who? How do we know people getting compensated? How do we know that? And who are the people? Is it still a political game, or is it the right people? Much respect to you. You a real one turning down that exposure from these media outlets. You a real OG. Man, I've been turning them down, but I don't turn a blind eye to them. I hook them up with the right, who I think is the best person for that position. Alonzo's trying to hook me up with a couple too. You know what I mean? But I don't be liking what they talking about. They want to get all up in our business. They want personal info. They want your footage and all that. Oh, your set. And they don't want to give you no money. If y'all don't get the hell out of here, take your butt back to Europe or Wisconsin or wherever y'all from. You go find somebody else. You know what I mean? It's like a 95% chance that they're not even going to put a product out when I turn them down. Because you have to have the right source. Then you have to find a sucker that's going to fall for everything you're telling them with no compensation. Yeah, they wild. But that it's like, I don't blame. That's just how the game go. I was watching CNN. No surprise here, right? I'm watching CNN a week ago, and they were talking about. I forgot who they was talking about. I don't know if it was Donald Trump's camp or he's talking about somebody was charging. It was Trump's wife. They were trying to charge CNN for an interview, like 70,000 or something like that. 30,000, no, 130,000, something like that. And I seen this on CNN, but I learned it from Alonzo. They said, we don't pay for no interviews. Like, this is just journalism. You don't get paid for this. And I was like, oh, I finally actually seen that on mainstream television. And that's what Alonzo had told me to. But also when Bone M did Bastard of the Party, his producers told me the same thing too. They said they paid Bone, but you don't pay the other people for interviews. I think 2 people told me they got paid for pictures, not the interview. So they submitted pictures that were used in the movie, and you get paid like per second. That's why they just flash pictures. They don't sit on one picture, because the more time they sitting on that picture, the more money they got to pay. So I was told that's actually some game. I'm gonna give y'all all the game. If somebody asks you from a real television network for an interview, and they ask you for pictures, or they don't ask you for pictures, tell them you got some pictures, and you want to be paid for your pictures. That's your personal property. They tell a story, and you want to get paid for your pictures. Correction, 250,000. Okay, my bad, 250,000. All right. Well, I was on. I was kind of on point though, right? Yeah, we know everybody gonna blame CNN, right? Everybody blames CNN, but check this out. You have a right to like who you like and don't like, right? But let me say this: speaking for me and the crew that I put together, Ice T and everybody, right? But for me, CNN is the only one that seriously had conversation with us about a TV show. You feel me? They the only ones that actually was interested in CareMac doing history of the Crips and Bloods on their show. You know how many platforms we talk to? I can't say that about Netflix. I can't say that about none of these other networks that y'all like and watch. Fox didn't even talk to it. We didn't even talk to Fox. So, it is what it is, man. Nah, I was correcting myself as I originally wrote. It's all good, but I'm just saying. So you knew the story in order to come up with a figure. So I'm saying you at least knew I was on point, though, right? Fox News only catered to white supremacy. No, it's a lot of black people love Fox News, especially lately. A lot of black women are watching Fox News. But you're right. It's just so funny how many black people really are into white supremacy and don't even know it. Just like black dudes killing black dudes, don't even recognize how much you have in common with white supremacists. Fox News, yep. CNN is not for black people, OG. Trust the facts. Just because they cover black gangs don't mean that. Again, my brother. They are the only ones that gave us serious consideration. I don't care who they for. You know who they was gonna have to pay? You know who was gonna get paid and wasn't gonna have to ask for cash apps and super chats? You know who wasn't gonna have to sit here in an apartment facing eviction every month? Again, my brother, JR, listen to what I'm trying to tell you. What's good for you may not be good for me. And what's good for me may not be good for you. But we all trying to live. We all trying to find a way. If you can't respect me trying to get away and me trying to eat, why should I respect the way you trying to eat? You see what I'm saying? I got to sit here and rely on y'all. Rely on YouTube. Man, I'd much rather get out, travel the United States, go sit down in a nice, cool, air-conditioned, 5-star hotel, 3 meals a day. You feel me? Shit. But if you want to knock me how I feel, how I think, and what TV show I watch, have it your way, my brother. Have it your way, man. You're right about a surprising number of black folks who subscribe to white supremacy. That's some point. Man, I'm telling you, man, it's just like my sports picks, man. I may not always be right, but I'm always damn near close. You feel me? Bet. BET ain't even for us. They owned by a white man. No news network for us. If think that you lost. What up, straight from the gate? What up with you? And then I'm gonna tell you something else, man. I always had these warped ways of thinking and these warped analogies that I like to give to y'all. So I'm gonna give y'all another one. So CNN ain't for us, Fox ain't for us, NBC, MSNBC, ABC, CBS, nobody's for us, right? But we can go on YouTube and you're gonna tell me that these dudes is trying to send people to jail, these dudes is trying to get people into divorces, these dudes and these females like Superhead, you think they for us? So if y'all want to correct me and give me some good advice, let me correct y'all and give y'all some good advice. Ain't nobody for us. Ain't no news network for us. That ain't it. Ain't nobody for us. We all against us. Us is against us. How about that? Now, can you put that in your blunt and smoke it? Or do you not agree with that? Come on, holler at your boy, man. Holler at your boy, man. Talk to me. Talk to me. I mean, come on, let me hear your feedback. I'll give you mine. Give me your feedback. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, man. We subscribe. We entertain YouTube beefs, homie. We entertain and prescribe or subscribe to hip hoppers going at each other. We buy disc records to hear people diss each other. We looking at these housewife TV reality shows, women going at women. Come on, man. You might be for black folks. You might be for black folks, but really, you can't tell me that it's just one way like that, man. When you can turn on YouTube and see people going at it every day. Some dudes, and I don't have to say no names, some dudes make a living on getting on social media and going at other dudes. And we want to sit here and talk about white supremacy and what channels ain't for us and what news outlets ain't for us. Well, goddamn, we can't leave out YouTube. Don't be selective with it. If we're going to put it on the table, let's bring it all out. Rap beefs, YouTube beefs, come on, bring it all out. Killings in the hood, writing on the wall. Come on, man, don't stop. Give it all to us. Otherwise, I'm going to feel like you selectively politicking against me. You selectively making me feel like I should feel lesser than. You got to give me a better reason than they ain't for black folks. Nigga, who is for black folks? Just saying, man, y'all be getting me going, man. When y'all get me going, I want y'all to talk back. We beef in the entertainment business, sports, science, health, history, music, it doesn't matter. Thank you, sir. That's what I'm saying. You're 100% correct, Big Kev, and put everyone on Front Street. Ain't no question, because that's how I see things, man. I just choose not to make my day about these type of things. I choose not to go around just looking to say things and question people for what they're doing. You know, positive things seem as lame in the hood. That's a fact. Positive things on YouTube are lame. Don't nobody want to watch nothing positive. Niggas had a problem with Crips coming together for peace. Come on, man. It's crazy to me. But hey, you know. Some people love drama. Of course, man. A lot of people love drama. I mean, I get that. I mean, that's true, Rob Moses. But when we gonna start? How we gonna start? We can't even support each other. We can't support each other. We too busy counting other people's pockets. We too worried about other people's habits, other people's lifestyles. How and when we gonna support each other? Do you know how many big time drug dealers are out of prison now? You know how many celebrities and athletes got over $100 million now? You know how many of them getting $20 and $30 million a year now? Why can't they come together? If they can't come together, how the hell some poor people fighting over crimes gonna come together? How some dudes that been told on and telling on people gonna come together? From scratch, we gotta wipe everybody out then. We gotta wipe out the old heads. We gotta wipe out the middle age. We gotta wipe out the youth. We gotta wipe everybody out till you get to elementary school, probably 4th or 5th grade. After that, it's too late. Especially by 7th grade, you too late. By 7th grade, some people having sex, smoking weed, doing pills, you know what I mean? Crying, not coming home at night, you know what I'm saying? I get that, JR, but I'm going to lump myself in with everybody else, man. I'm going to lump myself in with the whole YouTube crowd. I ain't no different than them, you know what I mean? But I appreciate your comments, man. I appreciate your feedback. Robert Townsend filmed Hollywood Shuffle himself using credit cards. Good job. What did he use? He used credit cards. How did he get credit cards? He had to have some credit. Right? Am I right or am I wrong? So, Rob Moses, pull out your credit cards, man. Let's get cracking, homie. Pull out your credit cards, bro. Let's get cracking. That's how we had a pregnant girl in my 7th grade class. I'm saying, because they teach health in 7th grade. So you already know everybody getting busy. Not everybody, but people getting busy, right? Tell him, Shotty Mac, tell him. Tell him, Shotty. Man, y'all be wanting to bar this real every now and then, don't y'all? The cold part is, my lives be so boring. A lot of people be missing these type of lives. And they don't know what Care Mac's about. Y'all could blame me for that and shit. But I could blame y'all because y'all don't ask these good questions all the time. It took a dude to come up in here that we thought was trolling to super chat and ask some good questions to get some good dialogue out of me, right? They had them was up and down Crenshaw Slauson. Like that's a fact too. That's definitely a fact. That's absolute fact, man. They had all them weird billboards up and down Slauson and Crenshaw. They do that on purpose. I seen somebody comment on a pic of you in the 5.0 on Beats and Low page on IG and said the brims broke your window trying to steal your Alpine. That a true story, Kev? Nah, that's not a true story. Somebody stole my 5.0 before though. My 5.0 been stolen at Inglewood DMV. But I don't ever remember nobody getting my Alpine. You know what? I got my car stolen in Vegas too at the Stardust. I said, yeah. No, I don't remember no brims breaking my window, homie. It would have been a serious consequences back then. 5.0 days? Oh, no. No. Not during the 5.0 days, man. Nah. The Blue Z, Silver 5.0, not during them days. Blue Cutlass, nah, not during them days, man. Maybe it was another Care Mac, homie. Straight from the gate. That's right. That 5.0 was something else. The 5.0 and the Suzuki Jeep was something else, man. And the Camaro got stole from DMV too. Yeah, they used to lay in wait to steal cars at the DMV, man. Them was some good car thieves too. Cause I think security was in on it. They had security at the DMV. Security just let you come on the property and steal whatever car you want. He had to be from Neighborhood Pyru or something. Man. He was cool with the Neighborhood Pyrus or something. Kev, keeping it real, listening to you tell how much you have won gambling. You have had the money to produce a movie. You had it once. You have it. Yeah, that's back in the day. That's the old kid. I don't live that lifestyle no more. I don't see nowhere near that type of money. Not even really a percent of the type of money I used to see back in the day. Just didn't know what to do with the money and was running through it, just living day to day, having fun, enjoying life. Never knew I would live this long, man. I used to always, even when I was young, I used to think I would probably die before I see a grandchild. And I used to want one grandchild. Now I want a couple of more grandchildren. Kev, you got in Kelly Park stories? Nah, we went to Kelly Park doing a peace treaty. Oh, that's probably the only Kelly Park story I could tell you. I mean, if Easy E was from Kelly Park, I could tell you a couple of Easy E stories. Nothing Nothing big or long or nothing like that. Just running across easy, but not. Let some of the Mexicans on YouTube tell it. I can't speak on Compton. I can't even say nothing about Compton according to the Mexicans in Compton. You feel me? Like, boy, this shit is crazy. Yeah, you're right, Shotty. They know you're gonna be in there. While I usually will walk back out though. I would be up in there like in khakis and you know what I'm saying, Pendletons and stuff like that. S hat on. So I would walk out every now and then to make sure they wasn't waiting on me outside or nothing like that. You know what I mean? You're gonna live a long, long, long time. Fire signs have long lives. All right, all right. All right, Doctor 702. Stories have kept you motivated. Should good looking out. I'm glad I could be an inspiration, oh boy. Uh, some days this stuff is hard for me. Other days, like today, it's kind of fun, man. Kind of fun. Yeah, that Inglewood DMV, you gonna do what, Shotty? 4 hours in there? Probably 3. Because if you go in there like 9 in the morning, you wasn't coming out to lunch or right before lunch. So about 2.5 hours to 4 hours. I'm from Compton, born and raised. You can speak on Compton, born at Dominguez Valley Hospital. That's right, Rob Mose. Yeah, fine line to walk on YouTube, man. She be state troopers at our DMV in Texas. They don't in California. Now they got armed security at the DMV though. They just, like I said, dude probably was affiliated with the Bloods or he knew them dudes that was stealing cars. That's like me. If I was a security guard back then, I would tell my homies, man, y'all come up, y'all steal whatever cars y'all want. I ain't gonna do nothing to y'all. You know, raise your hand when you're getting ready to hit a car. I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna walk inside. You feel me? I've been reading about the hurricane in Florida, the new one. Did it touch down? It didn't touch down yet, but they say it's getting ready to be bad. Amateurs took epsilons. I had insurance come back with date. Well, when they stole my car, I didn't have insurance. So what I did, I had my sister go down to her insurance company and add the car to the insurance company with the pink slip with all the information. And they didn't even ask for no pictures or nothing. They were going to come out in a couple days to see the car. And boom, we told them the car got stolen. So they gave me brand new rims, brand new tires, a brand new stock radio. It wasn't stock, but it was a cheap radio. And I pocketed probably about 1,200. My sister probably got about a couple hundred out of it. And so that's when I sold it to L. Kel, do you know any of the box heads from 6.0 and quarter pound? Never heard of quarter pound. No. But I'm gonna get up out of here, y'all. I'm gonna go to the sports channel, y'all. I know people want to talk some sports. Once again, shout out to OG Steve. OG Steve, good looking out, my brother. JR, Henry, and Miss 702. I appreciate y'all, man. If y'all into sports and y'all want to talk some sports, y'all want to talk about my Dodgers or your Padres, come on over to sport to Capping with Kev, man. See y'all in a bit later. I go live every day, JR, unless I'm like sick or not feeling well.